Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on Axis and Allies. Today's video I want to talk about I think that are essential customizations, but these are cheap. These are something you can do that's only going to cost you dollars. I have a lot of customizations I would like to do. I don't want to make a video for every single one, so I'm just going to do this video today about the ones that were cheap. Okay, now one thing we know is we need money. Okay, and I know I Will Never Grow Up has these awesome poker chips, which I've actually had the privilege of playing with. They are very, very nice. However, I already had my table made here to use this money. Now, this money here was originally made to use the original Axis and Allies money. So I wasn't about to redo this whole area to house chips. Now, had I known about the chips prior, this would probably be a little bit a different video. But also, Historical Board Gaming has their battle bucks, but unfortunately, their battle bucks was not this size. They were wider. So therefore, those weren't going to fit in here. So I was stuck. I didn't want these anymore just because they're ugly, and I wanted just something nicer, which is why I wanted the battle bucks, but it didn't work out that way. So I decided to make my own cash. These are printed front and back, kind of a little description of what's going on back there. So these are available. I'm going to have the link here on this video. You could go ahead and download them and take them to the print shop. Just print as actual size. They will print up this size. I printed 120 bills, 40, 40, 40. It cost me about $12 because I printed both sides. So if you only print one side, if you're not anal like me, and one of the reasons I wanted new money was because I didn't like the plain side, you can probably get this printed for like $6. So so far 40 40 40 has been okay. I did get low on 10s once, but this stack was still totally full. I have been meaning to go get another print of 10 of the 10s, but I haven't got around to it. It's really not that important. We've played now with this money at 40 of each. We've played I'm gonna say 6 or 7 times now. It's set up again right now because we're gonna be playing again later. And like I said, we've never ran out of money. But if I had to print it again, I'd probably do 40, 30, and then 50. But like I said, I haven't ran out. So the next thing I'd like to say is chips. Chips are very important and they're very cheap. Now, why do I have so many colors? Well, I decided to use blues as 10, okay? Blacks as 5. Reds are 5 damage, or just damage in general, okay? And then we have 1 damage. This still remains the 1. This still remains the 3. Okay, so you don't need to buy a lot of chips. They're like $3 for 50 on Historical Board Gaming. So basically you got $3, you don't need any more of those. You got $3, you don't need any more of those. You got $3, you don't need any more of those. These come with the game. These come with the game. Now these, I went ahead and I bought all new because the color was slightly different from the out of box and what comes from Historical Board Gaming. And about the double-sided bills, I'm kind of anal about my game, so I want all the chips to match. Now, I did order 4 bags of them, so I had 200. I've actually only have 2 opened. We've never gotten to a game where I've needed more than 100 of the gray chips. I mean, not even close. I mean, we were even close to being empty. So I'm saying if you just got 2 grays, you're probably good at, 3, 6, 9, 12, $15. Now, the reason why I have all these chips, let me go over here and I'll show you what I like to do. The first thing is, the reason why I went with black for the 5 is because I do not want to see any red on the board, okay? To me, red is an action move. Whether it's a combat or a non-combat, it's an action move. Now, while you're getting your money printed, or if you've seen my card video, maybe you're getting your cards printed. I get all my stuff printed at Office Max. It's very cheap, pretty fast. Usually, I've never had to turn in my order and wait. I just go in and there's somebody there to take care of it right away. I'm out in like 10 minutes. But while you're waiting for that, I suggest you go down the aisle and you pick up some of these stickers here. Now, I think there's like 4 or 5 packs to this pack. So it's like $1.50 or something. You get all these stickers. Now, why would you want these stickers? Well, what we like to do at the table, well, kind of mostly me, I kind of started it here at my table, and it's slowly working its way to the other players. I mean, they like it, they see the value, they just aren't as adamant as I am about it. So, on the back of every single roundel, you know, your country, I added that sticker. Well, I painted them red too, then I put the sticker, but the painting in the red was not necessary. But what I like to do is say I'm Japan's turn, okay? I like to, you know, just start checking them down. You know, and then if I plan to move any units into that area, that's what I want to do. Even if I'm not planning to move units, if I plan to do something else, I put a chip over there. I just go around and I chip everything, okay? If it's a non-combat, if it's a combat, if it's just a relocation or something, I put a chip, okay? Maybe I wanted to go over here. I don't want to forget, okay? So I leave all those chips on the board, do my combat, of course. Then when I'm done, I can look. Oh yeah, okay, why did I put this here? Oh yeah, I wanted to get that transport, come over here, pick him up, and bring him back so he's not sitting there the whole game doing nothing. Okay, or maybe, oh, I wanted to put a ship in there. You know, I didn't want to forget. When you're done, you just pick it up. If you know, then at the end of your combat too, you just flip it over, and then you took it. Okay. So, anyways, that's just something I liked. I don't know if the video really captures it, but these are really neon. I mean, these just really stand out. Can't really tell. Should I get different angles on there? But anyway, that's just something I liked. It ended up being like $1.50. Did all my roundels. Another thing I like is to have from historical board gaming are these Convoy tokens. Okay, it's been many times, I'm sure, that you're in a convoy zone and you just forget about it. You know, so whenever you know if you move into a convoy zone. So when you move into a convoy zone, just put a damn token there. You know, everybody who looks around at the end of everyone's turn. Oh, you got, there's that one, there's that one. Okay, and these were only a few dollars. It comes with 5. We've never needed more than 5, so it should be sufficient. Now another thing that was cheap, that really didn't cost much, was just get some wood, and I like to make these movable blow-up boxes. Okay, so like right now we got the club. We got the club here, and the club shows over here. That's all the units in France. Okay, and then again, this was just a few dollars to just get some wood and cut it out really quick. Now, of course, I went a little extra. I painted it, I stained it to match my table here. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just I think those are good customizations. They don't cost really anything. A few dollars to print some cash. It's actually cheaper to download my cash and print it versus to go and buy cash at historical board gaming, because then you got to pay shipping. You got to wait for it to get here. You can have cash today and print and done. Okay. Another importance about these roundels, I like them, is because how many times have you moved in some units, and time goes on because you get so wrapped up into something else, you didn't even roll this battle. The next thing you know, you're halfway down the turn sequence. Oh yeah, well, we forgot to roll that. And sometimes it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll go ahead and roll it. But sometimes it may have mattered. The next player may know. I'm like, no, we didn't do that combat. So I need my guys, and I'm moving them here. This helps. It saves some arguments. So just everybody just keeps a lookout at the end of your turn, you look around. Is there any more? Is there any more flipped up? Oh, what was this for? What was I doing? Then when you take it all off. So when they're all flipped back over, you can look around. There's nothing left. Then you collect. Your turn is done. Okay. Now there was another customization that I'm going to have up for you guys. I probably won't be ready till this weekend. I'm not going to make another video for this, but it is these setup charts. I know I said before on another video I'm going to have these ready. I've kind of been slacking, but I will have these ready this weekend. And what I'll do is just later I'll edit this video and put the link to this in the description box. I don't want to have to come back and make another video saying, oh hey, the setup charts are ready, go ahead and grab it. Okay, but these have the setup charts for Global 1940 and 42. Also, you can see it's got the turn sequence for everything, the income, and it's kind of cool. I like this way it's set up, is because you can just go down the list. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of guys. You can reach in your tray, throw a bunch of guys out, start setting them up. Then at the end, you can do a quick count. Oh, I'm supposed to have 3, 4. I'm supposed to have 7 artillery. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got them all. Okay, there's no reason for you to miss any units, because you can just go through and count them individually, rather than how the current setup charts are. You have a country, and then everything's just kind of spelled out, and there's no graphs to really count up anything. Some of these are abbreviated. I understand aircraft carrier, I think, is CV, but that's something I didn't want to get into with people setting up my game. I didn't want to get into it every single time. What's CV? Okay, so aircraft carrier. Okay, so I'm sure there's other abbreviations on there that are not correct for the Navy, but it's set up for the game. So like I said, these will be ready. I'll probably end up doing them tonight and have them ready probably Sunday, I'll say. And I think that's it. I just wanted to cover the few things. We covered the cache. You have the download, historical board gaming for these, historical board gaming for these. These just, these wood things, just go cut some wood. Any craft store has some wood. You can just easily probably even buy kind of this size. I think these come in 1/2 inch and 3/4, which I think this is what this is, just a roundels. I think General Hand Grenade used them to mount my research and development tokens on. So I don't know what he spent on them, but I'm sure they weren't very expensive. So we got that. Like I said, I recommend the stickers on back of the roundels, just because I don't know how well the video showed it, but these really pop. I mean, when you're scanning the board. Okay, I think that's it. My next video I'll have probably more customizations, but they won't be the cheap ones. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you and take care.